Hello everyone, I am Quietly and we are back with more MSQ. We are playing through A Realm Reborn main story currently. While on the YouTube you'll also see the Archer story dotted in there, and eventually I do want to do the other things later, so check those out on the YouTube channel that we're currently on. Then I'll be doing, eventually, I will be doing story recaps on my other YouTube channels, so make sure you're looking for that, and I'll be doing reviews and stuff of the individual stories. But anyway, until then, we are going to be continuing with the ARR story. The last time we kind of hung out in our Let's Play, we were helping Gelfred right here. There was some mysterious person that we were trying to locate, and we went to the life stump, and we found a sword in the life stump along with some other things, like very, very nasty trends and two weird individuals that we learned were actually scholars. So anyway, we're going to go talk to Gelfred right here, and I'm sure that we're going to get some, maybe some more insight on what's happening and where we're going next. All right. Quietly, injuries to several of my men have left me short-handed, and I require a capable sort to complete their unfinished duty. The task is simple. Put down as many of the local Chingle population as necessary to acquire 3 of their egg sacs. Having done so, you are to deliver them to Mongrel of Gilbert's Spire. He will answer any queries you might have. Now, I have other business to attend to. Okay, so we're off to kill these things to get eggs. Whatever that's supposed to do. Whatever that's supposed to do, we're doing it. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so we do, ooh, everything's all, I changed around all my shit. Nice. We have all of them. Now we go talk to this dude. Monran Gwyn. Ah! You must be the adventurer standing in for our injured companions. Terribly unfortunate business. Hand over. It seems, however, that you had a little trouble gathering the egg sacs in their stead. Excellent work. I shall have them sent over to the Trappers' League immediately. Lest you wonder, these egg sacs are not destined for the dinner table. Members of the Twin Adder and the Wood Whalers are assisting the League by collecting the samples they need to check for signs of sickness. The Chingle, you see, is one of the few creatures capable of transmitting the disease known as the Creeping Death. Until relatively recently, any here who contracted this ghastly illness would almost invariably perish. Indeed, a single outbreak once claimed the lives of 1/3 of the Hurrian population here in Grandaria. That was a long time ago, of course. With medicines available to us now, the Creeping Death is not the killer it once was. Even so, it was best to halt any new outbreak before they occur. Thus, we gather Chingle eggs on a regular basis in order to assist the Trappers' League with their ongoing research. Your timely assistance is most appreciated. Nice. A guard of Gilbert's Spire named Monrangel needs you to recover the surveying equipment left behind in a cave by a startled recruit. Such an embarrassing turn of events. I sent a recruit from the Bannock on a surveying expedition only for the cave to turn for the Craven to turn tail and flee at the first sign of trouble. This is not how we treat requests from the Conjurers, and as if such a poor showing weren't bad enough, the lily-livered half-wit left behind the surveying equipment provided by Hearer Pauline herself. While I attempted to instill some backbone to the so-called soldier, would you mind recovering the survey gear and returning it to Hearer Pauline at the Gabalux Bower? According to my crude's tale of woe, there should be a set of survey records, a surveyor's rope, and 2 boxes of surveyor's instruments spewed about the interior of the cave to the south of here. Sigh. Oh, wait. It's a wonder the damn fool didn't lose his boots. Matron, watch over you. Sure, we can go get your shit. I mean, your stuff. I wonder if we're gonna aggro all of this stuff as we run through. Answer is nope. Okay. Survey records. Survey rope. And the instrument. Nice. Pauline. Yes, may I assist you with some matter? Oh, but this is the equipment I left with the soldiers of the Bannock. Fled at the sign of it, danger, you say? I see. Well, all is not lost. It appears that the recruit managed to complete the surveying assignment. The records are actually quite detailed. With the chances wrought by the calamity, I thought it wise to send Order of the Twin Adder on a number of expeditions to map the region's topography. As fortune would have it, the officers saw these tasks as an excellent opportunity to train inexperienced soldiers. We can no longer rely on our past knowledge of the Twelveswood. If we are to survive these troubled times, we must reacquaint ourselves with our surroundings, that we may better discern the threat we face. Stay vigilant, adventurer. Nice. Leveled up. I hesitate to make such a dangerous request, but might you assist us in thinning the number of gnolls on Naked Rock? In our efforts to commune with the elementals, we conjurers often find ourselves in the area. Of late, however, our meditations have all too frequently been interrupted by unprovoked gnoll attacks. Surely the beasts grow more aggressive by the day. Their numbers have continued to grow since the advent of the 7th Umbral Era, you see, forcing packs of this scalekin to come down from the mountains in search of food. If you could slay a handful of the beasts, that should lessen their need to hunt, and also serve as a warning to the gnolls to remain within their territory. But I'm afraid you must do more than thin the existing population. If you are to truly break this spiraling growth, then we must also target their future offspring. Bring me one of their eggs, and you will have played your part in returning balance to this area of the forest. Okay. So we're looking for an egg. Ah, you have returned. Now might my brothers and sisters continue their meditations undisturbed. You have my thanks. As for the egg, may I ask you to deliver it to Chemazome at the Baddock? I don't know how to pronounce that. Well, gnoll eggs are both large and filled with nutrients. The perfect meal for soldiers. Nice. Okay, so now we run back. We give this egg to the soldier. What level is this? Level 9. Oh, we are seriously behind the, on the MSQ based on our level. Wow, I didn't realize we were that far behind. Well, we're gonna be able to get a lot done today then. Who goes there? Oh, quietly, it's you. Another delivery? Yep. I'm not certain I should be the one to... By Nofika, it's an Enolig. The troops will be glad indeed to see one of these at the table. And you say here Pauline sent you on this errand? I hear the Enols are more numerous than ever, yet you appear to have managed the task with your skin intact. Your skill and bravery continue to amaze me quietly. I know. Okay. Alright. Quietly, thank the gods you've come. We have a potential crisis on our hand, and I would appreciate your assistance. Will you hear me out? Sure. I'll hear you out. Why not? Listen well, for we haven't much time. Again with the not much time thing? To the southeast of here lies a dungeon known as Spirit Hold. It was all but destroyed during the calamity. Desiring to offer the runes back to the forest, the hero ventured inside to carry out the rite of returning. Alas, it would seem something has gone awry. Word arrived just moments ago that the hero and his guard have been attacked by a towering shadow. Aye, you heard me true. A shadow. On any other day, I would dispatch my best quivermen to provide support, but I sent them to repel the Ixali incursion in the West Shroud near Abelago. The timing of these events cannot be mere coincidence. I fear the Ixal somehow caught wind of our plans and are attempting to disrupt the rite in an effort to weaken the bond between man and elemental. They must not be allowed to succeed, and so I bid you to go to Spirit Hold and do whatever is necessary to resolve the situation. Please, say you will help us. I knew you would not let me down. You will have all the support I can muster. Now, we are racing against time, so you had best make haste. We go! I think we're going into our first dungeon, right? Or we're going near our first dungeon, at least. Oh, no. This isn't the dungeon. Where are they? Ah. They're over here. We are significantly higher level than these. Who goes there? An adventurer, is it? Here at Instructor Gelfrid's request, you say? Thank Matron. Doubtless you already know this, but a towering shadow manifested without warning and attacked the hero in the midst of the rite. Most of his party has been successfully evacuated, but 5 remain unaccounted for. Please find them and see them out of harm's way. Yes, sir. We go. Do. Out you go, my friend. A great shower is tattooing over me. Adventure, please. You must save the hero. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Alfred sent you. I am no longer of use here. Pray, help the hero in my steed. Yeah, sure. Okay. Nice. Cool-headed conjurer. You were sent to help? I fear you are too late. The ritual has failed. I must needs return to Gridania. The Seed Seer must know of this. I mean, hasn't failed yet. Away, vile fiend! Away, I say! I defy you! I defy you! Oh, an adventure. We were ambushed in the midst of the ritual, and then, I'm not sure what happened. I defy you! Are you gonna aggro on me? I feel like you are. I also feel like you are. Confused Conjurer. That thing was no elemental, but a being born of darkness. The here languishes alone in the depth. You must help him. We can do that. I think we can do that. If you are above maximum allowed level, you will be synced down 13. Okay, so we're gonna be synced down to 13. Not a big deal. Oh. A mournful voice of creation. Oh, mournful voice of creation. Grant ye this humble stone a soul that it may wake to life. Spoopy. Oh shit. Oh lord. Oh god. Okay. No line of sight? Okay. Nice. We got him! That the golem should be vanquished. That woman is no ordinary adventurer. We saw you. Peekaboo. Ding dong. Your level is no longer synced. Damnation. He has eluded us yet again. Oh, fancy meeting you here. How are things? Oh, another vision? What is this? Hmm? What are you doing? What are you? Shh, more birds. This makes it, how many times today? 7? Their movements are beyond our fathoming. Do you think maybe they're trying to summon their primal? Primal? Ooh. I hope not, for our sakes. Yet we must be prepared for the worst. Withered, the same fate as the befallen emerald moss. It is as we feared. Dolomon's anomaly is affecting life in the Twelveswood. You mean the disturbance in the aetheric flow? The very same. The Garleans have a lot to answer for. The imbalance they have created is plunging the land into chaos, just as Louis Soir forewarned. It's no wonder the primals have started appearing. Time is against us, but there is still hope for the land. We must hold fast to the hope and fight to the very last. Agreed. Ah. Look, stupid things. Those stupid things happen to be the very last of the Charlian innovation. The latest of Charlian innovation. Show some respect. Is it Charlian? I think it's Charlian. But they're so uncomfortable and ugly. If you ask me, they're an improvement over that mask of yours. Sigh. Oh, wait. It's hard to believe it's already been 5 whole years, isn't it? Already? 5 years is but a heartbeat in the life of a planet. I suppose you're right. Now that I think about it, the 12swoods barely recovered at all, and the Gandarians still have the same old problems. Along with some new ones, just in case the Ixal and the Garuda aren't troublesome enough, the Sylphs had to go and invite Ramu, didn't they? Do you ever think about those adventurers who fought alongside us? I do. And then 5 years seemed like ages. I wonder what became of them. Ah. You had to look. Golly. And this is what exactly? Yet another disturbance in the aether, and freshly manifested at that. It seems to be emanating from the life mend stump. We must hurry. Oh, is that when they ran into us? I'm assuming that's when they ran into us. Are you all right? Your eyes glazed over for a while there. The good news is that the hearer is unharmed. Somewhat dazed, yes, but full of mind and body. The bad news concerns everything else. Least you forget the 12'swood is the domain of the elementals. It is by their leave that the man abides in the forest and avails himself of its bounty. The ground which the dungeon occupies is no different. Having no more use for the dungeon, the Gridanians sent a hearer to offer the place back to the elementals, by way of the right of returning, which is essentially an expression of gratitude. Alas, he failed to complete the ritual for obvious reasons. While the poor soul cannot be blamed for this, the fact remains that unless the elementals are given their due, they may well consider it a slight. And the very last thing that Gridanian can afford is to do in these uncertain times is risk alienating the 12'swoods' eternal guardians. But you have more than done your part. We shall see the hero to safety and send for his peers to finish the rite. In the meantime, please make your way outside and report to Alliston. Ah, but where are my manners? I am Papa Lemo? And the tactless woman beside you is Ida. Papa Lemo and I surveyed the 12'swood together. Pleased to meet you. Yada, give me a hand, would you? Got it. Yo. Wait, there is something familiar about you. Could it be that you are... Never mind. Doubtless my eyes are playing tricks. Till we meet again. Bye-bye. Alright. We go out here, we talk to Alistan, the Stan himself. Nice. All this happened inside Spirit Holds. 12s preserve us. Who was that masked mage? And by what dark ambition is he driven? So many things shrouded in mystery. Well, I shan't find any answers on my own. I must needs discuss this with Gulfred. The matter warrants a full investigation, if I am any judge, and that shall certainly be my recommendation. Your courage has saved many lives this day, adventurer. For this you have my deepest gratitude. Pray, return to Gridania and seek out Mione. I understand that she wishes to thank you for your efforts on our behalf. Nice. Alright, let's go find Mione. Mommy Moni, hello. Yo-ho. Welcome back quietly. A little bird tells me that the hearer and his party owe you their lives. Not me. A tale for the tavern, if ever there were one. It is only a shame that I must ask you not to tell it, for the time being, at least. Do I make myself clear? Until the hearers have made their will on the matter known, it would be best to avoid unsettling people with stories of walking statues. I mean, I guess. Now then, you must have suitable recompense for your valiant service. For the first half of your reward, I give you leave to make use of the accommodations here at the guild. Arrangements have been made, so all you need to do is speak to the Entente whenever you crave the comfort of a firm bed and a soft pillow. And rooms now available. For the second half of your reward, I offer you another path to fame and fortune, Guild Levs. Guild Levs are records of various requests we receive from the citizenry. They outline all manner of tasks which ambitious young adventurers like you can elect to undertake. Gontrent is our Guild Lev official, or guild mate. Here at the Caroline Canopy, I have spoken with him regarding your knack for solving challenging problems, and he's eager to make your acquaintance. I like his hat. By the way, have you perchance heard about the coming festival? It is certainly a splendid occasion, looked forward to by young and old alike, and one I heartily recommend that you take the time to enjoy. Don't be too disappointed if the recent troubles cast a shadow over the proceedings, however. I fear nothing short of a mysterious interloper's apprehension can prevent that. But we were talking about you quietly. You have made Mother proud. Hey, oh. I expect great things from you, young lady. Impressed by your progression, Mione wishes to send you to Bent Branch Meadows, where you will find further opportunities to learn. How is my favorite fresh-faced adventurer? Oh, do not scowl so. I speak out of habit. You've come a long ways since you first walked through my doors, and I will not deny it. As a matter of fact, I think it's about time you made yourself useful at Bent Branch Meadows in the Central Shroud. Unlike the recruits you see at the Bannock, the men and women at the Bent Branch are fully occupied with their own work. As such, I imagine there are more than a few who would welcome the assistance of a rapidly maturing adventurer like yourself. Bent Branch is also home to a very useful situate aetheryte. It is, in other words, the perfect place for you to begin the next stage of your journey as an adventurer. And what better time than the present? Leave the city via the Blue Badger Gate and continue to the southwest until you come to a bridge. Cross it, and then you will spy an aetheryte in the distance. You may congratulate yourself on having successfully found Bent Branch Meadows. If you so fancy, you may also make use of the Chocobo Porter Service. Doubtless the safest way to get to your destination. Chocobo Keeper Chinger should not hesitate to lend you his bird as a capable adventurer like you. Oh, and be sure to introduce yourself to Keitha, the head Chocobo Wrangler, when you arrive. You made it to Bent Branch. Go talk to, I'm assuming we talked to Keitha. Yep. Hello, Keitha. How is you? You must be the venture Mione sent word about. I'm Keitha, head wrangler around these parts. I've heard many and more about you. Good things, lest you worry. When the Elder Seatseer bade us welcome adventurers, 'tis fair to say we had our doubts, till hard-working folks like yourself set about proving us wrong. And that is, consider me a convert. Any road. So you have a mind to help out at the ranch, have you? We could always do with a hand or two to keep the place running smoothly. As a matter of fact, I have a task right here that wants doing. Let me know when you're ready to get busy. Oh, and you come highly recommended, so don't go letting no one down, eh? Keitha, the head wrangler at Bent Branch Meadows, appears more distraught. See if there's anything you can do. Seven Hills, some bastard quern has gone and broken one of my chocobo eggs. The filthy little thief was busy looting the barn when the guards startled it, prompting the damn thing to drop the egg it was clutching and run. Some of the lads gave chase, bless 'em, but when 3 more of the vermin appeared, me lot had no choice but to turn back. Something has to be done about this quickerin'. Would you mind heading into the Matron's Leith and having a word with the soldiers about named Rosaline for me? The Ratsman's Nest is her neck of the woods, see? She'll know what to do. Alright, we can do that. Why not? Rosaline. You're here on Kentha's behalf, I see. Broke one of her eggs, you say? And there were 4 of the creatures. The quern are a nuisance at the best of times, but we must now add trespass and chocobo murder to the list of transgressions. They have forced our hand. Our retribution must needs be swift and decisive. And who better than to deliver it, adventurer? Find the lair to the west of here and make an example of exactly 4, whatever that word is, scramblers. We can send no clearer a message. Okay. Is it down? I think it's down, right? Yep. The deed is done? Good. A grim task, but a necessary one. You have shown them the folly of inciting the wrath of those who consort with adventurers. Perhaps now the quern will think twice before giving in to their lascivious proclivities. Nice. Ooh, we got a dash? Increases movement speed of self and nearby parties. Phew. Okay. Hello there, adventurer. You seem light on your feet. Fancy a quick skip along the route of the Heaven's Spire here? I need someone to pick off a blue trumpet or two. I know what you're thinking. It's not more than a mushroom, so why the commotion? I'll tell you why. You allow that fungal menace to multiply, and within a moon they'll be covering the whole damn route and rotting the wood clear through. Just watch your step while you're up there, though. The dermites on the ground won't waste any time adding insults to falling injury. Once you're done, head up to the top end of the route and report to Theodore. He'll be glad to hear someone's taking care of one of those more dreaded chores. Nice. Can I... Okay, so it's an... I don't want to talk about it. Okay? I don't like Final Fantasy jumping. That's 3. And 4. Alright, now the dude's up here, I believe. Theodore! Took care of the mushrooms, my friend. Oh, you've cleared the route of blue trumpets. Wonderful. To be quite honest, I had these teeny tiny problems with heights. No, this is not my ideal posting, but we all do what we must. Keep the routes passable is an important job, you see. It's one of the few ways folks can traverse the Central Shroud, since the Calamity all but split the area in twine. It's not perhaps the easiest path to walk, but there is some who believe the will of the matron herself caused these tendrils... I don't think I did anything, but okay. Caused these tendrils of the Heaven's Spire to remain thus suspended, and that it might serve the forest people. I'm rather fond of the notion myself. None of these are useful, so we go with gold. Nice. Theodore. Theodore is looking for an adventurer to deliver a message. It is regrettably my duty to stand watch over the road from here to Bent Branch Meadow. The ranch has become a veritable institution for Gridania, so many threats to it, to its continued operation, are taken quite seriously by the wood whalers. Which reminds me, mayhaps it is my imagination, but I believe I caught a glimpse of some shadowy fellow not too long ago. Would you mind passing word to Rosaline down there? I would go by myself, but well, it's hard enough marshalling the courage to walk the route for my shift. Sure. Sure, we'll go. Why not? The shadowy fellow, Now that you mention it, I may have seen something. I dismissed it as a trick of the light before, but I thought I saw a shadow in the forest to the north. Still, I suspect it is nothing more than the corn thief on the run. If you must state your curiosity, by all means investigate. Should you actually find something of note, I would like very much to see it. So you don't believe that there's a thing. How do we figure to the north, huh? Worn leather bag. Okay, look, bud. Nice. There's a fire pit. Okay. Have you found something? Yep, I found a thing. Remnants of a campfire in a forgotten bag. This could belong to any adventurer or traveler. And inside, we have a chocobo grooming brush and roseling oil? But wait, why would a traveler make camp here when it could be far safer to beg the hospitality of Bet Branch Meadows? Bugger. I think this belongs to the stranger said to be meddling with the chocobos. Thank you, adventurer. We have been lax in our duties, but no longer. I swear we will find this shadow. Nice. Rosaline would like you to warn other sentries of the stranger's activity. We cannot allow other sentries to dismiss similar sightings. We must know what we have learned. To the end, I prepared this letter containing everything we know about our mysterious stranger. I need you to show it to my comrades throughout the shroud. Once each sentry has committed the detail to memory, have them write their name at the bottom for confirmation. Start with Elmar of the Bannock, and then Bernard at the eastern gate of the Bent Branch Meadows. They ought to relay the information to the others. Finally, make sure Iger sees the letter. He stands watch within the stables, so if this stranger's aim is to harm the chocobos, Elger may have to personally put an end to it. Where are you, my dude? Elmer. Nice. You don't look like you're here for training. Nope. A shadowy figure. Understood. I'll pass word to the recruits as well as the sentries. Let me just make my mark. There. This should do. You follow the road south. You'll find Bernard from the bridge, by the bridge at Bent Branch. Godspeed, adventurer. Nice. Bernard. You have business with me, adventurer? I do. There you go. Rosaline is right to be cautious. For this stranger to venture so close, yet to go to such great lengths to remain undetected is highly suspicious. We clearly have designs on Bent Branch. We appreciate the help. I shall write my name here, yes? Ah, here. Take it. You'll find Agel in the stables, past the Aetherite. Mind the birds, adventurer. They get nervous around strangers. What's this? A shadowy stranger near the matron's leaf. You've already shown this to Bernard and Elmar, I see. Good. Then all that's left is to inform the staff here. Not everyone here in the Wood Whalers, true, but even our stable boys shouldn't hesitate to take up arms to defend these chocobos. Nice. Level 21. You're quite the compassionate adventurer, by the sounds of it. Well, far be it from me to look a gifted chocobo in the mouth. I have need of a capable woman like yourself. We received a peddler at the gates the other day, an excitable Lolafell that was sweating and swearing that he'd been attacked by large winged beasts. Yet other than hornets, I know of no flying creatures in this region. If there's any truth to what he said, it might prove problematic for other travelers. Follow the road south and see if you find any evidence to support his claim. And should you find something, kindly tell Lothar to patrol his areas sometimes instead of just standing beneath the spire and staring at the goddamn road. In those words. I mean, okay. Seems kind of problematic. seems kind of problematic. A vulture? A northern vulture? 2? And they were defending a nest? Well, perhaps we could omit the last detail from any official reports. I would rather not give Ilgar any further cause to be cross. Thank you for slaying the beast. You may rest assured that I will not permit this to happen again. I think we're just gonna buy this stuff, and then we're gonna go upgrade our gear when we get to 25. Lothar, the guard of Galnar Spire, wants you to visit the Henge Tree. I have another task for you, adventurer. I need you to head to the Henge Tree to the southeast of here and speak with Heer Leonie. After attending to the hedge tree, the hero was scheduled to board a boat into the from the minor planks. Well, the vessel's departure time has come and gone, but there is still no sign of her. Knowing how absorbed the hero becomes in her work, I am not unduly concerned. Armel, however, was responsible for organizing Leonie's transportation, is likely wondering if her wayward passenger is ever going to arrive. Perhaps a gentle reminder is in order? Sure, why not? Leonie. Hello, friend. Yes, what troubles you, my Ah, yes, the boat. I had quite forgotten. Oh, my task? Oh, no, I missed it. Oh well. I must abide a while longer, that I might better divine the source of the elemental's distress. Please inform Armel that I shall be arriving late. Oh god, there's so much running. Alright. Armel. You bear a message from Heer Leonie. An evil presence in the deep croft. That does sound grave indeed. I shall organize a vessel for a later time then. Perhaps a bell from now. 2. Better make it 3 just to be safe. Thank you for your trouble. Might you assist me with another matter, milady? A wagon that departed from Quarry Mill has overturned on the road when some large ill-tempered forest beast chose to that moment to defend its territory. By Nofika's grace, the driver escaped without serious injury, but the wagon's cargo was not so fortunate. With none willing to risk another encounter with the creature, I can only assume the goods remain skewed across the ground where the incident occurred. Simply follow the road here to the south, and you should come across the wreckage. Salvage that cargo, what cargo you can, and deliver it to Keitha. Sounds simple enough, but things that sound simple in theory aren't generally simple. Ooh. Got a glowy thing around it. Don't know what that means. We got it. We got it, boys. Alright. Let's go here. It was simple because I am over-leveled. By a lot. 13 for 21. Nice. Keitha! 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 You have a delivery for me? Yep. This is the shipment I was waiting for from Quarry Mill. I heard the wagon ran afoul of some great monstrosity just up the path from Mirror Planks. But I see you've managed to scrape together a few bits and pieces. seems I can't get through 2 bells these days without hearing some new tale of a horror in the deep croft or bandit cutthroats prowling the woods hereabouts. Make me wonder if my chocobos are safe at night, it does. If you were ever in need of adventuring skills, I hope you'll be around to lend a hand. I will indeed be around, milady. Milady. Alright. Oh no! Oh, no! Oh, please, gods, no! Layla's egg! Quietly, you must help me. I stepped out of the stable for but a moment, and when I returned, it was gone. What was gone? An egg? Sorry. You are sure the chocobos will lay another? You do not understand. The egg is extremely valuable. I must find it. Alright. You will help me, won't you, quietly? Oh, thank you, thank you. Someone must have made off with it. There can be no other explanation. I shall scour every elm of the stable once more just to be sure. While I do so, I should be very grateful if you would ask the others if they noticed anything unusual. Okay, we're asking other people? Like over here? See anyone acting suspicious? I most certainly did last. A man it was running off towards Temtar Deepcroft. Huh? You say an egg was took, then I'd say that there was a culprit. But why would anyone pinch a chocobo egg? Without the proper learning, it's damn near impossible to get one to hatch. I don't know. A chocobo egg has gone missing? Let me think. Now that you mentioned it, the chocobos were making quite a racket earlier. So much so, in fact, that I ran over to check on them. Almost flattened a passing peddler in my haste. I didn't find anything out of the ordinary, though. Could you describe the peddler? Oh, he was an Ellison fellow. Didn't recognize his face. Seemed awfully twitchy. Oh, gods, you don't think he... Why in the hells didn't I accost him? Why indeed, sir? Why indeed? Bernard, we're coming for you, buddy. Have I seen an odd character about, aside from yourself, you mean? Not that I recall. I did see someone calming the birds, but only from a distance. I assumed it was Lecoit. But if you say he was away from the stable at the time, then who was that with the chocobos? Good question. We don't know. I guess we'll find out. Well, you see, there was this dude and this other dude that saw this one dude who was the dude that took the egg. There can be no mistake then. The egg was indeed stolen. And from what you've told me, this was no simple robbery. That the culprit should only take Layla's egg and disregard all the rest tells me that they're dealing with someone well versed in chocobo breeding. I am sorry to say that the individual in question is like to be the citizen of my native Ishgard. Layla, you see, is of the bloodline of the Auranos, one of the greatest birds ever to grace an Ishgardian stable. Many a man in my homeland would give his right arm to possess one of Layla's eggs. Oh, gods. I should have foreseen this. We must chase at once. Hold your chocobos, Lecoit. If this egg thief's from Ishgard, like you say, Why'd you go running off towards Temtara Deepcroft? Unless I've got me mental map upside down, that's the opposite direction. Well, yes, but he may seek to lay a false trail or... Ugh. Ah. The why of it is not important. Layla's egg is all that matters. Adventure, I beg you. Hunt the scoundrel down and take back what he stole. Well, at least you ain't planning to chase after him yourself, wherever he's from. He may work wonders on our birds quietly, but acts of Darren do ain't exactly our field. If you don't mind, we'll leave that end of things to you. Fair enough. With luck, you may catch the thief on the road to Tamtar Deepcroft, but be careful. We cannot be certain he's working alone in this. Tamtar Deepcroft is a dungeon, guys. Do we see our first dungeon? Wait. Level 18. Okay, that's fine. Pantweeze, I've caught you at last, you spiteful imp. Now hand over that egg. You can't have it, Kupo. This leg belongs to whatever. Who in Helene's bloody fury are you? Ah, those sots at Benchmark Branch hired themselves an adventurer, did they? Yeah. Well, yet another complication. This farce has gone on long enough. Kill the Moogle and the farmer's hirelings and bring me the damned egg. Wait, he can see the Moogle? I didn't think that you could see Moogles. Nice. We've completed the duty. Thank you, Kupo. What's that, Kupo? How did I come to be out here? Oh, well, this egg here is Layla's. Layla is a very special chocobo, in case you didn't know. Anyways, I was having a nap in the stables when the nasty fellow crept in and tried to steal it, Kupo. So I snatched it up as quickly as I could and made a run for it. I was planning to take it back to Bent Branch Meadow myself, but it might be safer if you did. I'm sure the Qualot, I don't know, will be very happy to see you, Kupo. Yeah, I'll take it. Pig. Nice. Alright, we're gonna just TP back. Do you have the egg? Is it safe? I do indeed. Yes. It has the right coloring, the right weight. It's most definitely Layla's egg. I know not how to thank you. You had me worried for a bit there, quietly. 'Tis good to see you and the egg back safe and sound. So, I was correct in my assumptions that an Ish Guardian was involved. Albeit one who did not, in fact, make off with the egg. Well, I could hardly have anticipated the intervention of a Moogle. Bugger me. It couldn't be the same one, could it? Might you have encountered our unlikely savior before, Kenneth? Could be, one of them saved my hide back when the calamity struck. I was in part of the woods, what we now call the Stand-in Corpses, that day. Seemed like a whole bleeding forest was ablaze. I couldn't see a yalm in front of me for all the smoke. Well nigh given up hope I had. Then, all of a sudden, a Moogle appeared out of nowhere, tugs me smothered in sleeve, and leads me straight to a bit of woods where the fire hadn't taken hold. And now, you know why the business is called Moogle's Gift Mounts. Seems like the least I could do. I'd be dead if it weren't for the plucky little bugger. Incredible. It may well be the Moogle has stood vigil over us ever since that day. We'd better get back to work then. Wouldn't want to go letting our guardian angel down, would we? Quietly, you have our thanks. Oh, and I believe Lot wants to give you a little something for your troubles. Yeah, give me the thing. Give me the goods. Give me the goods. Layla's egg is irreplaceable. I cannot well express to you the depth of my gratitude. And yet, I find that I am still troubled. While this whole regrettable episode unfolded, I bore witness to a sight that greatly concerned me. Really? Alright, I'm actually gonna call it here. We're gonna stand with look Lot and say goodbye. Bye everyone. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and watching the Let's Play. Again, this is the YouTube only Let's Play of A Realm Reborn and maybe Heaven's Ward. I might actually play Heaven's Ward on stream. I'm not quite sure yet. But anyway, we are doing Let's Plays of the whole entire Final Fantasy XIV series, including the jobs. Right now, Archer is being posted online as well, so check out the link for that. Like and subscribe for VODs and Let's Plays and shorts and all of that stuff, and join the Discord. We have a very small community that likes talking about games and content creation and all of that stuff. So yeah, anyway, we'll see you next time. Goodbye!